Well, chronic hunger and malnourishment will be discussed at a United Nations summit in the coming days. Well, the UN's Food and Agriculture Organization estimates that officials say 925 million people will suffer from chronic hunger this year. Well, that's our big number for the day. The UN says the figure is unacceptably high. Every 6 seconds, a child dies because of chronic hunger or related problems. Well, the UN's Food and Agriculture Organization has launched an awareness campaign for hunger. It was started earlier this year after the number of undernourished people rose above that 1 billion mark for the first time ever. Well, some celebrities have signed on, and one of them is Indonesian-born singer Anggun, and she joins us now from New York. Anggun, a pleasure to have you on the program. What an amazing cause. Why did you get involved?
Well, you know, I'm Indonesian. I was born and raised in a country where I was really constantly reminded that I don't live alone, that we share this world with a lot of people who have less, and some of them, and a lot of them actually have nothing at all. So, you know, when I heard about this project, the 1 Billion Hungry project, and I look around, of course, you know, you don't really see the chronic hunger or people who suffer from from undernourishment around us. But it doesn't mean that we have, you know, it doesn't mean that we cannot think about them, that we look the other way. And I think, you know, being involved in this kind of project is a duty for myself as a human being, as a mother, knowing that every child is dying under malnourishment related issues every 6 seconds is simply unacceptable. Yeah.
1 billion people suffering chronic hunger. I mean, that is a staggering statistic. Can you, I guess, break it down for us rather than it just be a figure that we sort of think, yeah, a billion people are starving? How can we sort of think about it to make it, I guess, relate to each one of us?
Well, the thing is, you know, 1 billion hungry people was actually the numbers from last year. Ever since the economic crisis, the access to food has become more and more difficult. A lot of people are found, you know, they don't have any employment. So, but the thing is, now last week we have another number which is 925. It's a significant drop, you know, it's more than 10%, but it's still a lot of people. So what we can do is that, you know, 1 Billion Hungry project is designed to actually put a pressure to work leaders to actually put on their top priority the question or the problem, which is to eradicate hunger in the world, because this is something that simply not any one of us, not single ministry can do. We need a lot of people to put pressure on the governments, on world leaders. We need about 1 million signature. So everyone, I'm inviting everyone to go to www.onebillionhungry.org to sign a petition for us to be heard, because I think 1 million signature is significant enough to let them know that we are not alone, that we are in this together, that we want to put the pressure again to world leaders to do something. Because alone we cannot do it. It's the kind of decision that only high political levels can do.
Well, many of those world leaders meeting in New York this week as the UN General Assembly comes together. Anggun, what are you hoping that those world leaders will do? What can they do?
Well, we all know that, you know, there's enough money in this world to eradicate extreme and chronic hunger. I mean, when the last time when there was this financial crisis, in a matter of weeks, the world, they came up with funds, with all this kind of money in a matter of weeks, and these are only to save banks. We are talking about people who's dying. We're talking about people. Of course, we don't see them, but it doesn't mean that it doesn't exist. I mean, the statistics are there. The fears are there. And so we know that they can do something. We know there is enough money, there is enough infrastructure to do and investment to do to make this happen. We just want them to put this this issue seriously enough and put that on the top of their list. So for that, we need, we basically need people to sign the petition. That a lot of people talk about it. I tweet. I use Facebook. I use a lot of social networking media to send out this message, because this has to be heard, all around the world.
Yeah, it certainly does. Well, let's hope people sign that petition of yours and that world leaders listen and act. Anggun in New York, we certainly appreciate you joining us and enlightening us on this very real cause. Thank you very much.